Mark Stadium here in Orchard Park. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Buffalo Bills. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. Here comes a return from the 3. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Their own 23-yard line.
Throw left side, hauled in by Pickens. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. You look at this Bears defense, and this unit very tough to throw against, currently second best in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
They'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28. This defense for the Bears, they played really well in that win last week against Miami.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. Fielded at about the 28. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And the Bears take over. The Bears in good field position to start out, 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll start this drive out on the ground. We'll get this up to about the 44.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
From the 44-yard line, here's a 2nd down and 6. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first down. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
They'll run on first down. Friedman. And a good job of just fighting through one tackle there to pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
From the gun, here's Williams. He's got a man here. It's Montgomery. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. That one goes for 36 yards.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down about the 2. Talk about being on schedule. I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep. Maybe even a little bit ahead, because now the defense can't dictate with pressure. They're guessing about where you're going to go. I might come right back at them with the same play, the same set, and see if they can stop them. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air? I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory. They'll try to run this one in. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Bears have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo. So that a great sequence for these guys to begin the ball game. They force the punt on one end, then come right down the field and score on the other. And that's a great example of leaning on each other and building a little momentum that way. How about the defense forcing the punt? Turns it over to the offense with confidence, and they take it downfield and score. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. A man over the middle, and it's complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A gain there of 21 yards. That's his first catch of the game, and an impressive one against multiple defenders. And how about that start? Really aggressive. Yeah, there was double coverage out there, but that didn't stop them at all. They went right at it and defeated it on that play. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. They'll set up a throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 15 yards there for number 15. And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. The Bills had 2-2 through the first 4 weeks of the season. They were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row. And when you and I watched tape preparing for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again. The Bills' passing game, getting them down the field. They've got another 1st down. Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another 1st down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard. And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play. 2nd and 9 now. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bills are an extra point away from evening this one up. The extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Racing to the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. A big play there. His second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bears have taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one.
Alvarez Borregales set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner, they can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football as they've got it second down and 11.
Buffalo 18. Come on, come on.
Back to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jenkins. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Let's go now. Help.
Back to throw here. He finds his man complete. It's Jenkins. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 15 yards that time and a Buffalo first.
10 at the 40-yard line.
Gets this out wide to Pickens. Calling a gain of a yard. And it'll be second down.
Here we go. Shot.
Up the middle they go. Jenkins. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A good run as he works his way for 9 that time, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and just a few inches.
6, ready.
They'll try for the first with Pacheco. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
70 Lions. Let's go.
They go play action here on 1st down. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Good work after the catch, going to net him 23 and a first.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
First down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Go. 70.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. Oh, that is well read defensively. A great job of setting the edge, and that little touch pass is going to turn into a loss. Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that, maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
Let's go.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Touchdown, Bills! From 8 yards out. And the Bills are an extra point away from drawing level. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Now a 2nd and 10. Throwing is Williams. That's complete. Romadunze. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
On first down, Friedman. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. 101 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the second quarter.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
Here's a 2nd and 8. To the air, Williams. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Pass to the right side, caught by Burden. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 31-yard line. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 31.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Friedman. And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. This a 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Looking to throw is Williams. Pass taken in. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And fortunately, he's able to get this one back, so it is a first down. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. To throw, it's Williams.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears.
Colston Loveland from 3 yards out. And the Bears have moved out in front. The extra point now for Borregales.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. And now if they wanted to, they could move the ball up to the 1 and go for 2.
Yeah, that's exactly right, because normally the ball's at the 2 when you go for 2. But if they want it now, enforce the penalty to the 1. But if they wanted to kick it, right, don't they just move it up?
Just move it up to the 10.
Right, move it up to the 10 if they still wanted to kick it.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20.
Panthers 60. Panthers. Here we go. Viking 18. Ready.
They'll start on the ground here on first down.
And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
Brings up second and
They'll set up to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Jenkins. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And now we've got a 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And they work this well upfield across the 35.
first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco.
And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
A gain of 5.
2nd and 5. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. A gain there of 21 yards.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Come on. Set.
They'll look to throw now on first down.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Bears are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. In motion goes the tight end.
On play action, here's Williams.
And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Open man down the field. That's a Dunze. And out across across midfield down to the 45. Better than a 30-yard gain as we wind down towards 30 seconds left in the quarter. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45.
And the Bears first down.
Here's Williams. Pass caught right side by Loveland.
And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
2nd and 10.
What is going on?
To throw, Williams.
He's going to sling this deep downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And his kick is good.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Well, not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time, and going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolutely a mishit, and now your team pays the price. Bad field position for your defense.
They'll throw now on the final play. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? Now, I'm guaranteed he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach. We can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
At the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
Another big play right there. And this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here could put this game out of reach, and that's a strong step towards getting it done.
What is that?
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. A great play there. His second touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to... just a desperation heave there, and it's intercepted.
And they will score a pick six for Bears touchdown.
Well, whatever adjustments they're trying to make over on that sideline, Charles, this defense, they just seem to be a step in front of them and not giving them a chance to implement any of those changes. And here, a pick six, and they widen the lead.
At least a step ahead, maybe even 2 steps. And right now, they are thinking hard about putting this opponent away. That turnover, it grew their lead and just totally deflated that offense. Now these next couple of series, you can take them out of the game entirely if you continue on this pace.
So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose, but you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure. Because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25. So at a minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense.
19 Tiger. Trap 60, trap 60. Steady.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
He finds Pickens over the middle.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
That's good for Bills.
Pacheco gets it up the gut.
And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Then he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Let's go. Ready.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he whips that one incomplete there.
I can assure you, setting up a screen is much more difficult than it appears. It requires excellent timing from everyone on the offense, and a defense's #1 goal is to throw that timing off.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 37.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Ready. Stop. Panther 60. Panther 60.
They'll drop to throw.
Got an open man. It's Pickens.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
Come on.
It's second and inches.
They'll look to throw again. And he's going to be intercepted a third time.
And the Bears are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
They'll take over first and 10. They're on the 15-yard
line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They're just looking to do more of the same. They were good in the first half. They've extended their lead so far here in the second half. They're just looking good, hitting on all cylinders right now.
And sometimes that means a head coach who really has a finger on the pulse of the team may not have anything to say at all. May tell the rest of the coaches, just back it off a little bit. This team has it under control. I remember hearing about Bob Knight years ago in basketball, getting ready to give the final speech before the gold medal game in '84. And on the board, Michael Jordan had written, Coach, after all we've been through, there's no way we're losing tonight. He didn't even give a pregame speech.
Wow, interesting. Well, right now, no speech is needed. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 6.
Up the middle they go. Friedman. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
A
loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
And he'll find the open man. That's complete.
And he's got a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 45-yard line. A new set of downs after a strong pickup of 16 yards.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Williams. Now he'll tuck this and run.
And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted.
And the Bills will take over possession here up at the 44.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. Now he's going to step up and run. That's caught downfield by Pickens. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down at the 2. So close.
They knew they had the free play after the penalty. They get great yardage so they can decline that penalty.
And one of the things we've seen develop more and more in recent years are teams seeing that penalty occur and still taking the big shot downfield and hoping to gain the yardage as we just saw there. They practice it, they work on it, and this time they're successful.
It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Go street. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
2nd and 6. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Bills take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points.
Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. I don't know if last year as a rookie if he would have worked to his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that as he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
And the hands team does its job. They're able to secure it. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Now a handoff up the middle. Friedman. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. From the gun, here's Williams. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have the Bears' 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I'll
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
They'll run on first down. Freeman. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
They'll keep it on the ground. Freeman. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Nice job there finding room to maneuver, and he worked his way into another first down. And look, they had great field position to start, but boy, they've done a nice job taking advantage of it.
Now they're just hoping to cap it off.
That was a nice job defensively of disguising their coverage and making it difficult for the quarterback to lock in on a receiver, and it results in an incomplete pass.
We're in the third quarter at upstate New York with a 2nd and 10. Throwing is Williams. Rifles one, and it's going to be intercepted. Pick made by Terrell Bernard. And the Bills will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Up the middle they go. It's Jenkins. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. Back now in Buffalo. The Bills have the football, but they trail here as we begin quarter number 4. The Bills on third down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. And that one goes incomplete on the drive. That's one he definitely normally catches. 4th down. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position.
To the air, Williams. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally he's a sure-handed target.
Oh, it's a screen pass. It's complete. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
A tall task ahead of them here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That is caught. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. A great effort there. 28 yards.
And the Bears are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead.
And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call.
Andy Borregales set to kick off.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. looking to put a drive together.
Go Streets. 19, look, Cougar 19. Hey, smash. Rig alert, rig alert.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. Back to throw now on first down. And the screen unsuccessfully dropped it.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air and defensively. They were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Come on.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he slings one that's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 10. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. A big play there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills get a bit closer. They'll try and throw for it. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
Bears 45. Bills
So still
26.
lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this one won't bounce their way. It's covered up by the hands team. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all, and if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 33.
He's taken down
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
3rd and inches.
Looking to throw is Williams. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have the Bears' first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
And it'll be intercepted. And the Bills are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one. They'll probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 23.
2nd and 5. And man over the middle, and it's complete. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Looking to throw. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. A great play there. Bears have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. They'll look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Two scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And it looks like this one won't work out. Hams team able to secure the football. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play. And here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. I mean, whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
And the Bears first down.
On play action, here's Williams. That's downfield. He's got Loveland.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They'll try to run this one in. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. A 3-yard touchdown run.
And the Bears are closing in on a 4-1 start as they extend their fourth quarter lead.
And now once again, they'll line up to go for 2.
The Bears will line up for their 2-point conversion.
They'll try to run it here. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
Bills 32. Andres Borregales set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away.
And he spins through.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
Ready?
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
A gain there of 21 yards.
70, get the wolf.
Now flags will come in. One of the Bills got going a little early. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Come on, come on.
Now a handoff up the middle. Jenkins. And he'll get this out past the 45 to the 47.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 8.
Now back to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 34-yard line. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 34. Up the middle they go. It's Jenkins. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Ready, break. 19 tight, 19 tight. 60 Maverick. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Back to throw here. This is caught. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. That one goes for 30 yards.
Ready, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Pacheco. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal.
It's a loss of 1.
They'll set up a throw. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line.
A loss of 2 on the play.
Hawk
It's
70,
third
Hawk
down
70.
and goal to go.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Under pressure, they got him again. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Bears are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether...
Inside the 20. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Colston Loveland, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bears up the lead to 4 scores now here in this 4th quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Bills 32. Andy Borregales set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he's able to get this all the way to the 40 before going out of bounds.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down.
Cut 19.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. That is incomplete.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing till the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know what he thinks going on out there, CD.
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
At the 46-yard
Dragon
line.
60. Get it. Warrior 70. Ready.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
That's to the sideline and incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. He'll look to throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at 000. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
And the Bills, first down.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
so for the Bears, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Bills, they drop below 500 to 2-3 with a loss. And perhaps fortunately for them,